Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to create colorful festival inspired by my beautiful country Mexico flag colors. Independence is coming up, so I want to create something inspired by our beautiful flag, or my beautiful flag. You know how to do that, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to start off and I'm going to prime my face. I already did my eyebrows, as you can see. I'm going to be using my Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. And this concealer didn't really work out for me for my under eyes, and it's a big bottle, so I need to take advantage of this, and I'm using this as a primer. So I'm using a brush to blend this out. So now I'm going to take my Take Me to Brazil palette, and I want to use this green shade right here as my transition color. So I'm going to grab a smudge touch brush, and I'm gonna put that all over where my crease is. And I'm not setting my concealer or my primer because I feel like I get the most of it like this, like my colors stay longer like that, so I'm not setting it. Okay, so I'm putting some tape because I want this to be more sharp. And I'm just grabbing normal tape and I'm taping it like this. I taped it to the back of my hand before so it's not too harsh on my skin. I'm gonna go for this like foresty green. I'm gonna put this on top of this in my crease to give it more depth. Now I'm going to take this Moira Stargazing Dream Series palette, which it looks like this. I'm going to be using this broken shade right here, which is like a pine tree color. It's broken. I don't remember broken. I received this palette in one of my Yes Oh Yes boxes. If you're interested in how to obtain those boxes, I'll leave the link down below. Just the code YOY to get 10% off. Hold on, yeah. To get 10% off your first box. Which I've been getting it for like 3 months now. And to be honest, it's a pretty cool box. I've been loving the things I've been getting, and this palette's from there. And I gotta say, it's pretty cool. My crease is kind of high, so when I bend my eye, a lot of this green is going to be covered, so I kind of have to put it higher than usual. Otherwise, it won't show nothing. But then my eyebrow's like right there, you know, so it's like, hello? I'm going to go with a clean brush. This is the Morphe, what are you? Morphe R37, the name's like erasing. I'm going to go back to this light green right here, and I'm gonna blend this out, but I'm gonna do circular motions. I don't want to go any higher than what I already have. Now I'm gonna take my Too Faced Born This Way palette, what I used to prime my eyelids, and I'm gonna use this to cut crease. Go and blink normally, blink normally. And as you can see, this is my eye, like this one's my good eye and this one's like not. And I'm grabbing a Luxie 245 small shader brush to carve out, which is a small angle brush like this, or not angle, it's like a little curvy one. My favorite brush to cut crease because it makes my life so much easier. Let me add a little bit more. Now that I have my eyes with the cut crease, I'm going to grab my Riviera Anastasia Berry Hills palette. And I'm gonna grab this shade right here. It's only like right now. I'm sure I have more matte whites, but the one in Take Me to Brazil, it's kind of shimmery and I don't want to shimmer. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do a wing. I'm gonna do it right, and I'm gonna be using this NYX Vivid Brights in Vivid Fire. Okay, sorry if I'm putting my like this, but I get so nervous when I do my wing line, so I have to get like right to the mirror. Now that I have that, I'm gonna use this glitter eyeliner like this. It's a gold one. I got this from Amazon. I don't know the company name or who sold it, but I'll leave the link down below if I find it. And I'm gonna put this right here between my shadow, the green and the white, right in my crease, but not all the way. Wait a little bit to dry up and I'm gonna pack more on it, but this is what we're looking at right now. So I applied the glitter almost all the way, but I left a tiny space right there. So now I'm gonna take off the tape if I can. Okay, so lashes are on. I use the iikonn lashes in Style Marilyn. Which are these ones? They're very dramatic, very fluffy. Which kind of hide out some of my red liner, but you know, oh well. If you wanna try them, you can use the code AND25 to get 30% off. Check them out. I highly recommend them. So now that our lashes are on, I'm gonna prep my face. I'm using my Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. It's one of my currently favorite primers at the moment. And I love this. Love this. So I'm gonna put it all over my face on my T-zone. If I keep looking this way, it's because my mirror's right there. And I also put my Gerad Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray, and I'm gonna spray this all over my face. I don't know if you guys can notice, but this eye, it's like, and it's not the lashes, I swear. It's just that one eye is like, and the other one's like, you know? I'm gonna grab my Wet n Wild Correcting Palette, and I'm gonna grab the green to color correct this mess. I'm gonna grab my Morphe M334, and I'm just gonna spot this where I have the red discoloration. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using my Juvias I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation, my Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Coverage. This is very full coverage, but it's a little bit lighter, so I'm gonna mix this too, because this is a little bit darker. So I'm gonna put a little bit of it in the back of my hand. And for this foundation, a little bit goes a long way. And then this. I'm gonna mix it and then dot it right here. I mostly put where I color corrected and then blend it up from there. I'm gonna grab my favorite brush. It's this Coastal Scent flat brush, and I'm gonna use this to blend out my foundation. Man, I love this brush. For concealer, I'm going to be using my Covergirl Trueblend Undercover Concealer in shade M150 Buff Beige, which is this one. And I'm really enjoying, oops, I got too much. I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this concealer, man. I take forever talking. I'm gonna grab my e.l.f. sponge and it's damp. I love this. And I'm just gonna simply blend out all of this. Before I set my under eye, I'm going to try this Farsali. Well, I already used it, but underneath my foundation. But this time I'm going to use it as a highlight, which looks like this, by the way. All my fingerprints are on it. And it's a Jellybeam Illuminator, which looks like this. I feel like it's very fluffy. Can you see it? So I'm going to grab some of this. Ugh. I feel like I grabbed too much. And I'm going to go kind of dot it here. God, I think I did grab a bit too much. Too much. And then grab my sponge and blend it out. See how this goes. I think that was a very bad idea. It's like coming off in a weird texture, so I'm gonna go over it with my foundation brush because I'm pretty much gonna take it off. And I haven't put any powder in it, so I don't know why I did that. I don't know if you can see this, but like right here, it's like peeling. I think I did better underneath my makeup. I'm going to be using my YourMinerals Sweeten. I'm going to use this powder and it's in transparent to set underneath my eyes. I'm going to go with my Morphe. I don't know what this is, but this is what I use underneath my eyes. And I'm going to press it more. I'm going to go in with my Lorac Pro palette. And I'm going to use in this yellow shade right here to just set more under it. Because I feel like I didn't put enough. Right here and right here. Go with my Makeup Forever Pro Finish. And what shade are you in? In the shade 120. Whoop, where are you? Which is this. Whoop. I'm going to go, access off, and pat. I love it. With the same palette, I'm gonna go with this light shade right here in the BH Cosmetics brush. I don't even know the name because they're pretty old. And the name kind of erased. And I'm gonna kind of contour my nose. In this same palette, I'm gonna be using this shade, which is the medium shade. And I'm gonna be using the Morphe E4. Always tap off the excess. I go with my Alamar Color Blush Trio, which looks like this. And I'm gonna grab the 3 shades. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm gonna put this. Look at that. For lips, okay, no, why am I doing this? We forgot highlight. I'm gonna be using my Huda Beauty 3D highlight palette, and I'm gonna be using this shade right here, which is Maldives. I'm gonna be using a Morphe Y11. So I'm gonna go. Do my waterline or underneath here. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna use my Take Me to Brazil palette, and I'm gonna be using this green right here and the deeper green, and I'm gonna put this right here. Then I'm gonna grab the red shade in the same palette right there, and I'm gonna use this to pack it on the bottom outer corner. Now I'm gonna go with the Riviera Palette, and I'm gonna grab the white shade right there, and I'm gonna put it right in the middle. For lips, I'm gonna use my Live Glam in shade Let's Flamingo, which looks like this. It's not really red, it's more like an orange red. And I'm gonna put that on my lips. To set my face, I'm going to be going back with my Dry Cosmetics Slay All Day and spritz this all over. My lower lashes, I'm going to use my Maybelline, the Colossal Volume Express, and I'm going to do my waterline. Why do I keep saying waterline? My lower lashes, I just said it, didn't I? But this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoy it, and please subscribe. Until next time, bye.